Michael Coates.
And we got a winter storm warning, winter weather advisories, and a wind advisory. The map is all lit up here. This is for the weekend period here for tomorrow and then getting into Sunday. Now we're going to get some heavy snow in the mountains, but the snow levels could be above 5,000 feet and even pushing closer to 6,000 feet in many cases because tomorrow it's going to be quite warm ahead of the cold front. Once the cold front passes, we're going to see the wind shift direction, colder temperatures coming in, and we're going to try to bring snow back into the valley. But with all the wind that's coming through for tomorrow and the rain, we're going to melt a lot of the snow. So the snow that's on the ground right now in Idaho Falls, it's probably not going to be around much longer because we're going to be adding in lots of rain and also a bit of that, well, and also lots of wind here. So we're going to melt a lot of the snow here. With the cold front approaching, we drop that warmer air ahead of the cold front, and you're going to be looking for a rain-snow mix for the good portion of Saturday. This is going to get colder, though, as we head into Sunday, and then we're going to turn some of that back into snow, but I think that we're going to really accumulate not a whole lot of snow on the ground here by Sunday. We're going to start to work on a few passing snow showers on our way to Thanksgiving, just pretty much the leftovers and just some weak moisture coming in here as we get through next week on the backside of the storm. So here's 11 o'clock tonight. We're going to get some snow in the upper valley, scattered snow showers across central Idaho, and the winds really start to crank up by tomorrow morning as we get going. This is 7 a.m. here on the Vipercast for Saturday. Notice quite a bit of green here and even some heavier showers as you get around Twin Falls, and a pink on the map. That's a rain-snow mix. Rain-snow mixes for most of Saturday for the lower elevations. Once you get above Rexburg, you're going to be looking to see more snow. We expect to get scattered snow showers into Saturday afternoon around 5, 6 o'clock, and that's going to be happening in our local mountains with some clearing and partly cloudy skies throughout the Snake River Plain. Windy conditions going into Sunday as well on the backside of the cold front, just not as windy. And once the cold front passes, getting into Sunday night and Monday morning, that's when snow can finally get back into eastern Idaho. So I'm not, or at least for the Snake River Plain. So valley rain, melting snow, very windy conditions for tomorrow, and then that rain's going to turn back to snow as we get into Sunday, but the mountains could really rack up the snow at 10 to 14 inches. That's why we have those winter storm warnings. 29 in Challis tonight, 24 at the site, 28 in Idaho Falls, upper 20s for Rexburg, lower 20s in Jackson, lower 20s in Island Park. We're going to be hitting the lower 30s tonight in Pocatello, upper 20s as you get around the southeastern highlands for Lava Hot Springs, Malad, and Preston, mid 20s for Montpelier, and the teens as you get into Afton. Temperatures tomorrow coming back. We're going to see numbers here getting into the 30s and 40s for the lower elevations. Again, lots of wind for tomorrow, scattered rain and snow showers, and wind gusts at around 40 to 50, it looks like, for the wind advisory, especially for the Snake River Plain. 32 right at freezing for the high in Jackson, 38 in Rexburg, 40 in Arco, and 42 in Salmon. The 8-day forecast, here we go. Notice the highs will be getting back into the lower 30s all throughout next week. They're leading into Thanksgiving. The winds back off to slightly lighter levels on Sunday, but it's still going to be windy all weekend long here on the wake of that cold front. 34 for a high on Monday, 32 for Tuesday. As we get into Pocatello, we'll see highs around 40 for tomorrow, mid-30s on Sunday, and mid-30s to take us all the way into Thanksgiving, with about a 20% chance of snow all throughout next week. Now, we're not getting hit with a major storm on Thanksgiving. No, it's just going to be spitting at us as we get towards the holiday. Rexburg a high of 31 for Sunday, lower 30s for Monday and Tuesday, upper 20s, lower 30s to get us into Thanksgiving, with lows at night into the teens. As we go to Blackfoot, highs here also looking to stay a bit mild for tomorrow, but it's going to be quite windy here for Saturday, so don't be fooled by the warmer temperature. No, it's going to be windy, cold, wet for tomorrow and all weekend long. Temperatures into the 30s to get us into Thanksgiving. Salmon highs here, upper 30s, lower 40s tomorrow, but we'll be around freezing for Sunday, and then we'll be into the upper 20s on Monday on the backside of that stormy weather pattern, off and on hits of rain and snow in the forecast, light snow into Thanksgiving. Jackson also looking at off and on snow showers all throughout next week. This is great news for the ski resorts, though. We're going to melt quite a bit of that low elevation snow, but as you get above 6,000 feet, it's going to be quite snowy. And getting into the mountains, the biggest concern will be blowing and drifting snow, heavy snow at times. If you got to get into Jackson this weekend, Driggs, Victor, it's going to be a mess, especially on those passes, and over the Teton Pass could be especially snowy.
But great skiing if you can make it.
Great skiing if you can make it safely and you take it nice and slow. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Michael. Here's what we're working on for Local News 8 at 6. Restorative Justice is a new program being implemented in School District 25. This program focuses on how to handle students who misbehave and do it in a validating way. Coming up at 6, we'll hear more about the program and the difference it's already making in the schools. Katniss Everdeen returns in the next chapter of The Hunger